I mean, just the silence, just the push?
I actually have no idea, to be honest. I feel like it's really strange. They have Sven. You expect him to be a core.
Yeah.
We want a 5-man. We have good push. That's our game plan.
Mid lane, they're going to try for Scandal again. No fear, trying to see if he can close the gap. Scandal, he's not going to be caught out by the stun, and now Scandal just turning. Nice sunstroke on point as well, and Scandal, he can't quite do it, but the rotation from Eposhka will clean up one, and now King are coming in as well. They'll clean up two. They do get a double kill for the Enigma. It did cost...
Help G as much as they can, because this is the kind of hero where Death Prophet, you die 2 or 3 times in the laning phase. It's just so hard for you to come back to that. I'm going to see FNG getting harassed a bit. Oh, he's going to walk. Oh, he's dead.
Oh, he's a gonzo. Maledict.
Yeah.
Expected with a void, and unless the Lion's kind of there all the time, which he hasn't been, we'll see no fear putting more attention towards the mid lane. And talking about the mid lane, Riposhka, he's not messing around. They want this kill. He commits the black hole, and he's going to find it. And now even the Aya's got to be careful. He's got to get himself out of it, and he might just lose his life as well. Plus the Fairy Fire does follow up. He's going to be fine with the regen.
They 2-0'd against...
They did, no, they 2-0 just then, didn't they?
Yeah. And it was a fairly convincing 2-0 as well.
It was against Thunder Conspiracy. But yeah, this matchup against Empire.
FNG is down again.
Yeah, I mean, it pretty much is him. It's sat in the jungle. Even the kills that he's been involved in, they kind of came to him, apart from when he came in with the black hole.
Yeah, but the mid rotation when he has black hole is fairly common.
Oh, with the cold snap,
he's so
just
dead.
coming in. It's Ramsey's just making the right rotation at the right time, and he's. I mean, Empire. I mean, one thing the Empire, they've got to be careful about that. We have seen some teams that they can't get ahead of themselves. They've got to keep looking for the clean kills, and they're going to try him. But at the same time, Scandal's already picked off Nofir on the line on the sidelines. Ramses might just find a Alohadance, and he will. So they clean up too. The G's hanging around with yoky, but they can't do anything in terms of catching out the Clinks as he's out of there. And now, well, they're going to go back in. yoky trying to go with the Storm Hammer, but the Deathmore gets laid down, and this is absolute mess for VP. They lose G. Yoku barely getting himself out of there. The Sunstrike isn't going to be on point, unfortunately, perfectly, and VP are making mistakes.
They are making a tremendous amount of mistakes. And the thing is, they're not even anticipating the movement.
There's a Chrono 1 to 3! What's going on, VP? 2 are dead! I mean, Empire, they're just on top of VP every time, and G's left on his own. Now he's got yoky turning up, and now with the help of Alohadance, maybe they can look to try and turn. Afterlife, he's low on the mana. He may be the first casualty here in this fight for the side of Empire, and he will be, so they do get the void kill.
The thing is, that's really interesting is...
Oh, this poor old Aya.
Oh, he's got that medallion as well. He should be dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Sunstruck as well.
See you later. But this is the power that Clinks can offer you.
Alright, King Art. I don't think he gets himself out of this one. Oh, I say that.
Nice.
He's gone. Spirit Side himself.
Alrighty. So we're getting some kills. I actually think that G is going to be not the early game that VP were looking for by any stretch. I'm not entirely sure what they're going to do about this.
That line's not got a chance in the world to even
They don't have
about
Roar either. They might kill him anyway.
Yeah, they've got Dust. He's fairly tanky, but not tanky enough, of course, from Ramses.
Okay, so that's worth actually. That's worth it.
A Lion for an incredibly FNG. He's going to be the one to tank this gank by the looks of it. Walks into the smoke. They do have a Chrono. Now they're going to commit it onto FNG here. The rest of the side of VP are coming through. Stormham told Afterlife back, but yeah, the meteor damage at this point of the game. Melting through. Alright, Afterlife, if he gets a Chrono to start this one, but he has the silence. Big silence. Yeah, and that gives them the time here to get Yoku and Aegis. The Chrono's nice on for 3. Deathfall comes through as well. Meteor. OCG, the Black Hole to follow up, bringing them in. They've taken down G. They'll take down Yoku at once. He's going to be back for round 2. Nofit's trying to come in, but the time dilation just causing so many issues here for the side of VP as they try and back. Yoku now caught between 4 of them, but with everything, the Forge Spirits, the Eidolons beating down to the Sven. He's got no chance, and now with the slow applied to Nofir, Afterlife moving in for the 3rd kill of the fight. Oh, the Fairy Fire is going to buy some time. It's not enough for Nofir as they lose the line as well. I mean, they get
just being useful there for Yoku. His team gets isolated because they drop a sphere and a black hole that pretty much zones out the rest of VP as we're going to see FNG.
Oh, getting stunned up with the ball.
I think he's alright though.
Looks like they don't want to jump any further. VP are all back up now.
G? Aegis fuels to Forge Spirit. Not the greatest. They need to punish this.
They need to find something. No, the stun won't quite catch the air down 21. They will find King Arbalist with God Strength. They're not messing around. The Witch Doctor is out.
Master and relocate.
Just going for a quick pick off onto G. Afterlife. He hasn't really got any backup. And, well, now, okay, that's a big black hole. Catching out two of them on the sidelines here. No fear. He's going forward, but he's falling low, and he'll get taken down by the damage here of Ramses. They're going to keep keeping King R alive. Yoki trying to go through this fight here. He's being kited. Will now turn and finish off the Witch Doctor. At the same time, G being chased down, and we've got to pause. Oh,
that is really not the best. Dilation's up really soon. Although he's Spirit Siphon, he might not be fast enough.
And he's been more.
Okay,
Alright, they'll get the Afterlife kill as well. Sunstrike. Oh! G still playing around. Ramses, can he look for any kind of pickoffs on the back of this?
It's really
oh my god! Look at this damage! G didn't have a hope in hell there.
And that is what...
Up on lane, Afterlife continues to find some space in farm speed, but he's getting roared here.
What?
Yeah, but the relocate.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. There we go. I didn't hear the relocate, actually. That was really bizarre. Normally you hear it. Jump in when you have such a nice push going. You know, you solar crest the creep on the high ground. You have a lack of...
This could be nice because VP trying to wrap around from behind. Chrono comes in, holds Joku in place whilst the BKB's up. The paralyzing cast bouncing for his one. Yoku, in fact, he's getting low to the right. The Deathbolt is well coming enough. The Deathbolt clips him right at the edge. Great ult from King R. FNG just getting destroyed by the Clinks as Ramses picks up another one for the team.
And this is why you don't want your Sven to...
Black hole available for this push, so...
Yeah,
VP, I think at the least they're going to lose this set of racks.
Yeah.
And they're going to buy back actually. Maybe the buybacks they can hold. We'll see what they can do with this one. Losing Ramses up. He has been dusted. They'll try and chase him down, but Afterlife jumps back in. They've still got that black hole on Maposhko. Watch the Enigma, see if he can find an opening. VP, they're clumping up fairly close.
Oh, the Sunstrike
from Scandal. On point as he takes down G. FNG down as well. And now Yoku having to go back to base. That, of course, is a die back on FNG. Alohadance coming in on the relocate.
Alright, that might just be a good game. Even if they buy back on the DP, I don't know if it's going to be enough.
They need a huge initiation from Yoku. They need something big from the Sven. 10 seconds to God's Strength. But already, Empire, they want to continue the fight. They're forcing the Sven back. They're jumping in onto G at the top. He'll use himself. Yoku, 3 seconds to God's Strength. He needs something huge. The ult is now up. If he can find a Storm Hammer, maybe. With no fear stuns as well, but Andy back in 10 seconds. Afterlife comes in. Will be Glimmer Cave to solar crested up, so there's no way that you can go back in on that one. And it is going to be a second set of racks down in the mid lane. Empire just really turning up full force.
To deal with.
Now, is this a smoke and go kill or smoke and go rush?
I think this is a just check rush because you need to.
They're on to Scandal. Yoku jumping in as well with the Chrono. Afterlife he catches up to right on the black hole. It's on to 3 VP. Thank God. Oh my goodness, G is well on the side, he's going to get taken down as well, and GG is called after a black hole like that. What can you do? Oh my goodness, Empire. Well, I had my doubts at the start of the day, Andy, but if they're able to do that to VP in 26 minutes, I'm looking forward to the rest of this day. We've got 4 matches of Empire. We've already seen 1. I mean, I'm sure in game 2, VP will try and step it up a little bit, because that game was just... Oh, he's nothing less than a mess from them. Nothing seemed to go right apart from Yoku's farm on the Sven, and at the end of the day, that just wasn't enough.
Well, they did manage to hold on for a decent amount of time, given how horrendously bad the early game was for them. But honestly, I mean, we talk about it, it's like, you lost